Awesome. All right. So thank you so much for your patience. Um, First of all, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Alice, if we haven't met before. Thank you for joining me today on this sunny Sunday morning in Pasadena, Newfoundland. I don't know if it's sunny where you are, but we're going to light the inner fire and hopefully get some smiles going and some stretchy goodness. If you have a yoga block and a strap, that would be super handy. If you don't, you can certainly get creative, and any household items will do. Uh, for a block, you could use a pot because you can put your hand on that and bring the floor closer to you, or you could use a book. If you don't have a strap, you could use a towel or a pair of pajama pants. So whatever suits you. And if you don't have any of that stuff, don't worry about it. All right, so I'm going to make my way over to the mat. I see a few more of you joining, so that's wonderful. Hopefully I'm tall enough as I back up. Not too bad. Maybe I'll move this up just a bit. All righty. So find a comfortable seat on your mat. And maybe you want to boost your hips up. You could put a pillow down, or you could sit on your block. And this is going to be about 45 minutes. And if you, at any point, need to take a break, need to adjust any of the postures, you just do you. So listen to your body. Let's get grounded. Close your eyes. Maybe place your hands on your knees. And start to take some breaths, some deep breaths here. Inhaling through your nose. And as you inhale, lengthen through your spine. Feel the top of your head grow towards the sky. A gentle tuck of the chin, lengthening through your neck. If you're hoping to feel a little more uplifted throughout your practice or through your morning, I invite you to turn your palms face up. And if you're feeling a little scattered, as I am, because of technical difficulties, place your hands palms face down on your knees. And as you inhale, see if you can lengthen your breath to maybe 4 or 5 counts. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes if you have them closed. We're going to do some side stretches. Place your right fingertips on the ground. Inhale, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Keep those fingers active. Reach over to the side. Feeling that stretch through the side body, up through your armpits. And if you like, you can place your elbow on the ground if you're feeling extra stretchy this morning. Inhale, reach up, opposite arm, and over other side. Inhale, back up. Let's do it one more time. And next inhale, up and over. Inhale, come to that neutral long spine. We'll do a little neck stretch. So place your right fingertips on the ground. Reach your left arm up and over your head and place your palm close to your ear or on top of your ear. You're going to inhale, lengthen tall. Exhale, drop your left ear over to your shoulder, towards your shoulder, I should say. And allow the weight of your hand to give you a gentle stretch. If it feels uncomfortable, come out of it. Inhale, let that go. Let your head float on up. And other side. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, stretch. Inhale, let your head float on up. If you feel like you want it to come off your prop, you can do that. If you want to keep your butt firmly planted on your pillow, stay there. We're going to do some twisting. So inhale, reach your fingers up towards the sky, nice and active. Exhale, twist over to your right side. Place your left hand on the knee and maybe gently gaze over your shoulder. Brighten up through the spine. So if you can lengthen tall on your inhale. And on your exhale, see if you can twist just a little bit more. Inhale back to center, reach tall. Exhale, twist, other side. Lengthen long through your inhales. And on the exhale, see if you can twist just a titch more. Inhale to center. This time, we're going to hinge forward from your hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, place your fingertips on the ground in front of you. Allow your head to drop. Your chin can come down towards your chest if you like. Maybe you want to walk the fingertips a little longer ahead of you. Maybe walk your hands off the mat over to the right side. And maybe pick up the left fingertips and walk them further away, feeling a little stretch through your left side body. Inhale, walk your hands back through center and over to the left side. Pick those right fingertips up if you want a bit more of a stretch and walk them further away. Inhale, come on back through center. Let's reach long. And exhale, bring your hands back down to the sides. Let's roll over the knees and come on to hands and knees. So you want to stack your joints. Make sure that your, your shoulder is over your wrist and your hands are about the same width as your shoulders here. Fingers are nice and wide and your knees are about hip distance apart. You can feel free to tuck your toes if you like or leave the feet flat on the ground. We're going to do some cat-cow positions. If you haven't done these, just take a look. As you inhale, let your tummy drop, let your chest open, maybe look up. On your exhale, draw your tailbone in and under, look towards your belly button. Inhale, lengthen that spine, look up. Exhale, press your hands into the ground, push away, look towards your belly button. Inhale for cow, and exhale for cat. One more, inhale, and exhale. Find the neutral spine. Reach your right foot back along the mat, and then lift that foot up. Think about lengthening your heel towards the back of the room. Make sure that the pinky of that back foot is pointed down towards the ground. Reach your left arm in front of you. Inhale. And on your exhale, make a fist. point your toe and curl in, just like we did for the cat pose. Reaching your spine up towards the ceiling, tucking in. Inhale, lengthen long. Go nice and slow. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hug it in. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And 1 more. Inhale, lengthen long. See if you can hold it here for 3, 2, 1. And come down. We'll go into a little child's pose, so feel free to bring your knees nice and wide if you like. And bring your hips down towards your heels. Reach your arms long. And place your forehead on the ground. Another option is to stack your hands underneath your forehead. Or you can bring your hands or your arms along the sides of your body. Take some deep breaths here. Allow the breath to expand into your back. Feel your shoulder blades separate a little bit. Relax into that posture. A couple more breaths here. As I take a sip of water. And on your next inhale, start to come on up to hands and knees. We'll go to the other side. So reaching your left foot behind and then reaching up. So it lifts up off the ground, reaching that heel towards the back of the room, nice and strong. Hips are level. Reach your right arm out. And on the exhale, hug it in. Inhale to reach. Exhale, hug it in. Keep it going, follow your pace, and I will let a cat inside because this is yoga at home. Say hi to everybody. And let's do 2 more sets. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhale, hug it in. And place your hands and knees on the ground. Let's tuck the feet under, the toes under, and begin to press up into your first downward dog of the day. So pedal out your feet. Find any movement that you like here. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. Maybe open up your mouth, stick out your tongue. Relax through your face. And if you're like me, your feet do not meet the ground at the beginning of practice, sometimes not at all. So make sure that your spine is nice and long and your hips are reaching up towards the sky. If you find yourself sort of hunching, bend your knees, and that'll help you lengthen. Press into your hands, lengthen the spine. Inhale here. And on your next exhale, begin to slowly walk up to the top of your mat and bring your feet parallel. We're going to hang here in ragdoll position. So feel free to reach your fingers down towards the ground or grab opposite elbows. Allow your head to hang heavy and maybe give yourself a little sway from side to side. Relax your fingertips down towards the ground. Maybe pet your kitty cat. Yes, my darling. I'm sorry, you can't go right now. Bend your knees deeply and slowly begin to roll on up, vertebra by vertebra. Nice and slow. Head comes up last. Maybe you adjust your yoga clothes. And coming to the top of your mat. Maybe your feet are hip distance apart. Maybe your big toes are touching with the space between your heels. Doesn't really matter. It's whatever you're comfortable with. So we're going to do some flowing movement here. Inhale, reach your fingertips up towards the sky, shine bright. Exhale, fold with a flat back. Inhale, half lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold. We're going to go back up. Inhale, reach, lengthen through the spine. Fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. One more, just like that. Inhale, reach long. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step your right foot back. We're going to come into a lunge. So plant your feet. Make sure that you're not on a tightrope walk. Like one foot is not in front of the other. You want to be more so on skis, so you're more stable. And when your feet are planted, you can start to roll on up, reaching your fingertips up towards the sky. Make sure that your hips are pointed forward like headlights. Inhale, reach long. And on the exhale, we're going to sweep the arms back, long through the back as you bow forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep forward. One more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, sweep. Reach those fingertips towards the back. Let's hold here. Think about pinching your shoulder blades together as you lengthen your spine. On your exhale, place your hands on the ground, frame the foot. And inhale, reach your left arm up towards the sky. So think about pressing that right hand into the ground. Press away from the floor. Reach, lengthen long. Fingertips to the sky. And do whatever you want with your neck. You can look towards the ground. You can look at the screen or the sky. Stay here for a breath as I let my cat out. The trials and tribulations. Inhale, exhale, frame the foot, step back to plank. So you can hold this plank here, or you can reach your knees down to the ground. If your knees are on the ground, make sure you have a nice long spine. Hold here for 3, 2, 1, and as we lower down towards the ground, make sure your elbows are coming close to your rib cage. They're not winging out. We're going to do some cobra waves. So place your hands underneath your shoulders. Your feet are flat on the ground. So the backs of your feet are on the ground. Press your feet into the floor. Your pubic bone presses into the ground. And on your inhale, think about being pulled from a string on your back or on your shoulders. Press into the ground and lift up. Exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, wave up. And exhale, wave down. One more. Inhale, wave up. And exhale, wave down. We're going to press back into child's pose for a moment here. So your choice, you can have the knees bent underneath you, or you can have the knees out to the sides. Take a couple of deep breaths before we continue. And begin to come on up onto hands and knees. We're going to do a little waving, opening up through our shoulders. So I'll show you, I'll demonstrate. We're gonna sit back towards the heels, bring the left hand, sweep it back behind you, reach it up towards the sky, kind of like you're swimming, and continue making a big circle. So you can join me. Inhale, reach, lengthen, forward. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, come down. One more. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, come down. Other side. Inhale, sweep it back, up towards the sky, and down. Inhale, sweep back, reach up, make it a big one, and exhale, down. Inhale, sweep back, and forward. Place your hands on the ground, tuck your toes, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Pedal out your feet. Look ahead and feel free to step or hop your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen through your spine. Your hands can come to your shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll on up, big reach to the sky. And exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, step your right foot back. Did we do the other side? I really don't think we did. All right, step your left foot back. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. This is where it's hard when I don't have people saying, yes, you did the other side, or no, you're an idiot. Reach it up long. Lengthen through your fingertips. Make sure that you're not on a tightrope walk. Nice wide stance. Reach your arms up towards the sky. And on your exhale, sweep your arms forward. Lengthen through your spine. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, fold forward. Nice long spine. Reach those fingertips to the back of the room. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. We'll hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Plant your hands. Really root through that left palm. Nice wide fingers. And on your inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Make sure you're not sinking into that left shoulder. You're not wearing shoulder earrings, as a friend of mine says. Press into the ground. Reach strongly towards the sky. Exhale, plant the hand. Step back to plank and your version through a vinyasa. Lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes and bring yourself back to downward facing dog. Walk the feet out and then settle into your downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Option to bend the knee and open up through your hip. Make sure that your weight is evenly distributed into both hands. Inhale, reach long. And on your exhale, you're going to hinge forward as if you're going to go into a 3-limb plank. Bring that knee to nose. Inhale, reach it back, 3-limb down dog. Exhale, your knee is going to cross the body over to the left elbow. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, step that right foot forward, and we're going to go into warrior two. So lower your back heel, and inhale, begin to windmill the arms up, finding your warrior two stance, making any outfit adjustments you need, and check in with your base. So make sure that your left foot is pointed towards the long edge of your mat. Your right foot is pointed towards the short edge. Think about tucking your tailbone under, lengthening through your spine, and cinching through your midline. Take a couple of deep breaths. Open the arms up nice and long. And take a look back at your backhand. Make sure it's not waving forward or back. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose. We'll hold it here. And if you do have a pot or a block, feel free to place your hand there on the block. Bring the ground closer to you. Think about rotating your rib cage up towards the sky, lengthening that arm up towards the ceiling. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come on back up to warrior two. And then we're going to switch our feet. So make sure that both feet are pointed towards the long edge of the mat. We're going to do a forward fold. So feel free to have your hands on your hips or place your hands behind you, like so, clasping. If you are ready, start to inhale. Lengthen through your spine, brighten up through your chest. And on the exhale, fold forward. If the clasp is uncomfortable for you, or you want to come on out of it, you can place your hands on your ankles. And if you have your hands on your ankles, you can always bend the elbows and bring yourself further into that fold. Another option to place your hands through your legs on the ground. I don't know if you can see very well here. Try to demonstrate this way. Voila. That way. And that'll bring you a little further into the fold as well. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Maybe exhale through your mouth. Sigh it out. Begin to walk your hands back towards the top edge of your mat. Step your foot back into plank. Option to go right on into downward dog, or go ahead and do a vinyasa. So lowering through chaturanga, inhaling to upward dog or cobra, and exhaling to downward facing dog. Let's hold here for a moment. Feel free to take some water anytime you need it. I'm warm. And we'll go on into the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the sky, pressing equally into your hands. Option to bend your knee, open up through the hip. And hold for 3, 2, 1. We're going to journey our way to that 3-limb plank. Bring the knee up to the nose, squeeze it in. And inhale, shoot that leg back. Exhale, the knee is going to cross the body over to the left or the right elbow. And inhale, shoot it back. This time we're going to step that foot forward. And if you find that you step the foot forward and it's not far enough, feel free to grab the ankle and pull it ahead. We're going to prepare for warrior two. I'll switch it up so you can see me here. Lower your back heel down. Windmill the arms up. And check in with your foundation here. You want to make sure that you can see your big toe. If you can't, means your knee is probably a little too forward. Pull it back. Sink down, cinch up through the belly, through the spine, and reach the arms to either side. Inhale to prepare. Flip the palm. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Reach it back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose. You can do any version of side angle you like. Maybe you want to place a block underneath your palm, or you could reach down towards the floor. You can keep your elbow on the thigh. And you can reach that top arm either up to the sky or along the ear, pointed towards a window if you have it. Think about rotating through your midline, through your, what is this, rib cage, up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come on, back up, straighten the legs, and we're going to go on into Malasana. So that is a fun, stretchy goodness pose. You may want a block behind you to sit on. I'll show you a couple of options. If you already know the type of Malasana or yogic squat that you like, just go for it. Here is option number one though. So your feet are just beyond hip distance apart, toes pointed out 45 degrees, and you may have a block behind you. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, squat down. Find your block and plunk on down. Press through the hands and allow your elbows to press into the insides of your legs there. Lengthen through your spine. You could use a stool if you like. If this is still too low, you can go for a stool or some pillows. If you know that you want to go a little further, reach on up and exhale, sink down. So you want to make sure that you're not crouching forward. Nice long spine. And one thing I love to do, especially if I have music on, is do a little bounce, a little sway from side to side. Movement is always welcome. You can feel free to close your eyes if you like. Take some deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through your mouth. We're going to start to slow down the practice and get into some leg stretches. So place your fingertips on the ground and step your way back to downward dog. We're going to go into pigeon pose. I know some of my students prefer to do a reclined pigeon. So I'll show the first version, or the main version of pigeon. Reach your right leg up to the sky. Bend your knees and place your shin on the ground. Now, if your right hip is coming up off the ground, you can place a pillow or you can place a block underneath that thigh. I'll just try to show you here. I don't know if you can see. You can place it right there. Yeah. If you find this is too much or it hurts your knees, you can do the reclined version, which is this one, making a figure four with your right leg. Your hands are behind you. Nice long spine. Make sure that this right foot is flexed. That'll protect your knee. So whichever version you're in, take some deep breaths here. Maybe you want to stay up on your fingertips in this version of pigeon, or you want to reach your hands down towards the ground. Maybe you want to stack your hands and place your forehead on your hands. Breathe into it. Bring your attention to any areas that are talking to you right now. And take some deep breaths and send them in that direction. Not that there are lungs in your legs, but it seems to work when you take some deep breaths. It really does soften your body. And let's walk the hands underneath your shoulders if you're in this version of pigeon. If you're in the reclined version, just go ahead and switch it up. Put your left leg over the right. Voila. And if you did the traditional version of pigeon, let's press through the hands, tuck your back toes, and find downward dog. Walk it out. Notice any differences on either side of your body. Settle into your downward dog. And then inhale, reach your left leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee and walk it forward. Place the shin on the ground. This side could be completely different from the other. You might be more flexible on one side than the other. It doesn't mean anything. It just means you're a human being. So place a pillow underneath your thigh if you want that. Feel free to stay here up on your fingertips, or you can walk your hands ahead of you. Place your hands underneath the forehead. Any version will do, whatever you like, any adjustments that you need. Take some deep breaths here. Maybe inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Begin to sit into your left hip when you come on up, when you're ready. And swing your right leg around. So we're going to do some little twists here. So bring your right foot over the left thigh and stay here if you like. Or you can go into version number 2 and bend this knee. You don't want to sit on that foot, just have the knee bent. Place your right hand behind you. Inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky, nice and long. Exhale, begin to twist over to your right. You can hug this knee, or you can place the elbow up over the thigh. As you inhale, lengthen long, and perhaps as you exhale, maybe you twist just a centimeter more. Keep that chest nice and open. On your next exhale, begin to twist back all the way over to the other side, to the left side. Do a little counter twist or bow here. Inhale, come on up. And we'll just go ahead and switch those legs. The fancy, flamboyant way to do that would be place your hands behind you. Come on onto your forearms. Reach your legs out to the side. Give your ankles and feet some love. And then switch it up. Left over right. And you can keep that right leg extended if you want. especially if you find your butt is coming up off the ground when you do it this way. You want to extend that leg. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, twist it out. Inhale, can you lengthen through the spine a little bit more? And maybe twist just a little. Exhale, all the way back over to the other side. Place your fingertips on the ground. A little bow. And inhale, come on up. So, make sure that you have your strap or your jammy pants close by. Maybe a towel. I'll show you the jammy pants version. We're gonna do some leg stretches. So, place your feet on the ground. Reach your hands in front of you. We're going to come down for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You can do it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Good job. So if you have your strap, wrap it around your right foot and reach it up towards the sky. If you are using a towel or pajama pants, I like pajama pants because you can just stick your foot into the crotch and hold on to either side of the pants. So you can keep that left knee bent, or you can extend the leg along the ground. Flex both feet. Inhale, see if you can bend your elbows a little more and pull that right leg in towards your chest. Breathe into it. If your knee is bent, that's perfectly fine. You do you. Don't force it. And then we're going to place the strap into the left hand. Extend your right arm out to the side. Inhale, pull that leg in. And on your exhale, let it drop over to the left. And it might just go like a foot over to the side, just past your midline, and you'll feel it along your right leg. Once you feel it, just stick with it. There's no need to push it any further. And you can feel free to look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come on back through center. Let's change hands. So place the strap into your right hand. Extend your left arm out to the side. Pull in, and then let that leg drop over to the right side. Think about maintaining a nice pull on the strap as if your toes could come over to your ears. I'm kind of resting my foot on the wall. That's cheating. One more deep breath here. And inhale, let's come on back through center. You can drop the strap and just pull your knee into your belly. Draw your left knee into you and give yourself a little sway from side to side. And then extend your right leg out and we'll go over to the other side. This time I'll just use a strap. So reach your leg up towards the sky. Bend your elbows and give your leg a little tug, gentle tug until you feel a little sensation. If at any point it feels really uncomfortable, just back off. Keep those feet flexed and active. And then let's place the strap into the right hand. Pull the strap a little bit before you drop the leg over to the right. And I feel an immediate sensation, just a few inches past my midline. So I'm going to stick with that. Inhale, let's come on back through center, change hands. Extend your right hand out to the side. Give the strap a little tug. Brighten up through your toes, and then let the leg drop over to the left. Maybe look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come on back through center. Bend the knee, drop your strap off to the side. Hug your knees into your chest. And one of our last postures will be happy baby. So bring your knees out wide. Reach for either your ankles or grab the bottoms of your feet. You want to make sure that the back of your head is flat on the ground. You're not like reaching up towards your feet. If that's happening, just back it off. Place your hands on your shins or your ankles. Feel free to give yourself a little sway from side to side. This should feel really good. One more deep breath. And then let's hug it in. We'll do a little twist before we finish for the day. So hug your right knee into your chest. Maybe shift your hips a little over to the right. And then take your left hand onto the knee and drop it over to the left side. Feel free to look up towards the sky or maybe over your right shoulder. One more deep breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through your mouth. Inhale, come on back through center, and let's switch it up. So hug your left knee in, maybe switch your hips or shift your hips over to the left, and drop it off over to the right. It doesn't matter if your shoulders come up off the ground. Take some deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, let's come on back to center. And let's prepare for a little relaxation, a minute or two in Shavasana. And feel free to grab a pillow or put on a layer. Maybe you want to put the pillow underneath your knees. And you can also put your legs up the wall, which is a really nice way to relax the end of the yoga practice. So you could bring your butt up. You're going to do this. Bring yourself up as close as you can get to the wall and begin to reach your feet up. And if you don't have a wall near you, another option is to use a block or a pillow. Place it underneath your butt and reach your feet up to the sky. And that's a nice way to end your practice. And feel free to stay here, or you can drop it off into your traditional sort of Shavasana with the legs outstretched, arms at your sides. And allow the energy to come on into your body. Feel the benefits of your practice this morning. Inhaling, letting your tummy rise. And exhale, soften. Allow your body to totally relax into the floor. Relaxing through your forehead. Allow your jaw to soften. One more deep inhale here. And exhale, side out. Let's reach the arms behind the head. Big cat stretch. Like you're in a beautiful sunbeam or on the beach. Nice and long, lengthen. And exhale, hug your knees in and make your way up to a seated position. Maybe you want to sit on a block or just on the ground. Bring your hands to heart center. And take a moment to thank yourself for making time for your mind, your body, and your breath. This is a really important time to dedicate to yourself. Do whatever you can to keep yourself well at this time and connect. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, guys, and have a lovely Sunday. Thanks for sticking with me through the technical difficulties. I know that was a little bit frustrating, but I had fun. I hope you did too. My hair's looking real good. All right, I'll see you later.